Good day, everybody. My name is Crazitender with the one and only Flexx Network, and I have to admit I'm extremely excited about this video. I'm excited mainly because I have not had the chance to do one of these in a very, very long time. This series actually originally started on games, and we had a plan months ago to move it over to Central, and just haven't had the opportunity to until now. So as you can see from the title, this series is called Crazi Answers. This is the fourth of this series, and I enjoy doing this series. I enjoy it mainly because of the fact that, and I've said it in my previous ones, now I'm the CEO of Flexx. I'm a lot older than the majority of the commentators throughout Flexx, and I've got a lot of experience under my belt. I've been around this world for a little bit. I've done many things. I spent time in the military. I've gone through college, married. I have kids. Basically, there's not too many scenarios out there that I have not seen, dealt with, or heard of in some way, shape, or form. So I figured, hey, let's do a question and answer series. Um, I love doing the long advice questions, but it always comes down to these short little one word or a couple of word sentence, a couple of word questions. And man, those are fine too, because honestly, it's fun just to interact. So we're gonna start with some of these shorter ones. One of the questions that I've had on previous um, Crazi Answers was, "What inspired your name, Crazitender?" Before I joined the military, way back in my youth, I was actually a bartender, and from if anyone has, well, I would say seen some of the movies dealing with bartenders or are old enough to have seen the bar scene themselves, things can get a little stupid and a little bit, let's just say crazy. So, needless to say, after bartending for a couple of years, they came up with the name that I was a crazy bartender slash crazy tender. And though I haven't done that in years, the name is kind of stuck, and it became my gamer tag. So um, now it's my nickname. It's what I go by. A lot of my friends back home, they either call me Crazy or call me Mikey. So that's kind of where that came from. What is my favorite game? I don't know how to answer that. Favorite game of all time? I've said it many times before. Super Mario Brothers 3 for old school Nintendo. You can't get better than that. But I would say recently, I hope my new favorite game is going to be Black Ops 2 when it comes out. Can say I'm not exactly happy with MW3, so let's hope for Black Ops 2. There was a couple of questions about social networks I'm a part of. I do have a Twitter account. I'm not as active as I want to be on that one. I have a Facebook account that I'm pretty sure I don't know the password to. Basically, if you ever want to get in contact with me socially through one of those accounts, please just go through the Flexx Network social accounts. There's a Twitter page, there's a Facebook page. Hit up on there, and I guarantee I will get that message. Honestly, some of the other questions just aren't really worth talking about. Some of them are a little bit of old news and things that have already happened, so I'm not going to get into those. But I do have one of those longer questions. It was an advice question that I got, and I thought it was interesting. So let me pull that up rather quickly. My apologies, I did have it up just a second ago, but then I got another message on Skype. So it's kind of a weird. The wording's very strange, so I'm gonna get through it. This young man is beginning his high school career, freshman sophomore year, and there's this girl that he is enamored with. It says I talked to her once. She plays video games. She plays everything that I play. We hit it off really well, and not only is she a gamer, but she's smoking hot, great curves and all. Um, he said a problem. There's a couple of problems. One, I'm not the most popular guy in school, and though I've liked her since we've originally started talking, um, nothing's come about that. He said that he's tried to talk with other girls and get her out of his head, but it has not happened as of yet. He said the other problem is she is a quote unquote sex chick. She recently had some very explicit, um, wow, some very explicit details in this letter, but been with multiple people, and honestly, a lot of people think she is sort of a slut. But for some reason, I really like her. Uh, we're going to the same school next year. There's 2 months left, and I don't know what to do. All right, there's so many things going on with this. Um, you met someone, you're enamored by them, think she's hot. You like her not only because she's hot, but she's into some of the same things you are. Okay, rock on. That's the perfect start right there. The bad part is she might not feel the same way about you. If that's the case, I mean, I don't know if you've ever tried to change a woman's mind. I know I've tried to change my wife's mind a couple times and it doesn't work. If that's the idea she has in her head, you might be stuck in the friend zone. Sorry, it happens. It's happened to all of us. But if this is something that you truly want to pursue, then you need to make it uh, very obvious that you want more out of a relationship than what it currently is. That doesn't even start onto the second part of the issues that you're having, that she is somewhat of a quote unquote slut. I've learned a very long time ago, I don't give a rat's ass what other people think. And if she has this um, reputation of being a slut, if it doesn't bother you and it doesn't bother her, everyone else can go shove it. It really doesn't matter. The point is, do you think that? Because if you're not into the whole sex scene yet and doing this and doing that, that's perfectly fine. Everyone, has that point in life where they do. Now, if you look at her and go, "Oh, she's done all these things, she's a slut," that's a problem. Because now you're being extremely judgmental when honestly you have no right. You know, um, it's hard for me to go, I guess, go into great detail on this one, but basically, if you're judging her as a slut, then you just need to be her friend, and that's the end of the story. If you are not, and you're just worried about what other people might think if y'all are dating or what other people think about her, then they can go fuck themselves. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. So it really just comes down to how you feel about the sex situation. And if you do end up dating and whatnot, that's a conversation that y'all need to have extremely early in your relationship. Just because of the fact that if she's wanting to move forward into those things and you are not, that becomes a very big issue. So, again, first off, make your intentions very clear. And second off, figure out how you feel about the situation prior to moving forward with her. But that is my advice on that one. For this series, again, it is going to be going up on Central. I'm going to try to get it up on Central. I'm going to try to post it on Central once a week. So, again, with this, you can leave questions in the comments below. They can be funny questions, they can be humorous questions, they can be serious questions. Basically, anything you want. Try to keep them halfway clean, though, please. I don't go into the really dirty answers. Sorry, it's just not my style. If you have a question that you do not want the whole world to know about, you can either send it as a private message to the Flexx Network channel, and I will see it there, or you can go to my channel, which is linked below in the description, and send it to me personally. But I hope that you enjoyed this series. Give me some thumbs up, give me some comments, and please, above all else, give me some questions because that's the only way I can continue doing this series. But as we always see at the end of the videos, if you click on the games icon on the below, it will take you to our games channel. Many great directors over there putting up all sorts of content. So if there's a new game you have not seen, go over there and they will likely already have a video for it. If you are into the graphics, click on the icon on the right and that will take you to our graphics channel. Some very talented artists over there. And as always, right in the center, if you click the random video, it will take you to a random video on one of our channels for your viewing pleasure. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.